Your referee, representing World Boxing, Mr. Thomas Nelson. Round 1.
And run away. Okazawa of Japan in red. Plenty of cheering just behind us here for him. And Schachidov of Germany in blue. I was just saying, Lewis, loads of experience these two bring to the ring and a lot of talent, so expecting a close affair here.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. Two Olympians who are at my weight in Paris, so you know I could have easily boxed either of these two at the games. You know, if the draw would have went our way. The Japanese was on my side of the draw. Got beat by the Jordanian, who I then boxed in the quarterfinals. So high level bout here. Looking forward to watching this one. I think the Japanese just start a little bit faster, the two. Hand speed, I think, is a problem for the German at the moment.
Just qualifying for an Olympics is a remarkable achievement. Of course, as you've just mentioned, he's been in the round of 16. Has been a world champion back in 2021 and Asian Games champion, so again, lots of pedigree. And just the experience gained of reaching an Olympics, let alone competing once you get there, is incredible experience to have as an athlete and as a human being. But both of these now just trying to get the better of one another and exchanging lots of smiles in there.
That's the style of the Japanese. The Germans not so smiley usually, but yeah, a little bit of gamesmanship going on.
Good work from Okazawa. Just feel like he's been neater and tidier and a little bit slicker, Lewis.
Just the speed. I think the speed's causing the German the problem. The speed of the Japanese doing very good judgment of distance, making the German reluctant to throw.
And again, he's starting to dictate things on his terms a little, isn't he? Just drawing Schachidov onto shots and catching him and moving off. Just trying to cut the ring off Schachidov and create an opportunity to let his hands go, but he's doing it with an air of caution, isn't he? Because he's fleet-footed, Okazawa. Just a lace on the right boot. It's good. A little bit of music as the coach
I think the round's done. It's not.
There we go.
Will be soon.
It'd be great if that happened every time you bent down to tie your laces, wouldn't it? Just a little bit of music to accompany it. Well, we think that the Japanese boxer in red has edged this one. Let's see how the judges had it. Yep. Have indeed. And you can see why.
Yeah, definitely. Competitive round, but Japanese taking full control.
Looks really relaxed in the corner, doesn't he? On his feet, just taking a little wander. Quite happy in that corner with the way things are progressing. Really have been impressive, the entire Japanese team this week, the way they've conducted themselves, the exciting style, enterprising boxing that they've brought to this tournament. It's really been a pleasure to watch, hasn't it?
Yeah, really, really good. It's been a good Asian contingent come, and Japanese have brought a very strong team.
Some heavy artillery going in from both of these now and trading at close quarters, but again Okazawa getting the better of those exchanges. Schachidov just trying to apply the pressure. And if you get a boxer, Lewis, who's comfortable on the back foot and has good movement, really difficult to pin them down, isn't it? Especially when they're firing shots at rapid speed, as Okazawa is.
Yeah, really difficult. I'll be honest with you, Stacey. So I don't look at my draw sheets. I didn't look at my draw sheets for the Olympic Games, and when I found out, well, you notice as the tournament goes on, you notice who you could be boxing next. And my first bout was against a Serbian, and I knew I'd box the winner of the Japanese or the Jordanian. And to be honest, I was happy when the Jordanian won, because his style was better for me. He leaves more gaps, whereas the Japanese, doesn't leave loads of gaps, does he?
It's interesting, isn't it? And it can get messy like this, which you do not want, because then it's kind of
just goes
grey, isn't it? It's not as black and white.
Yeah,
you want it where you can sort of do your work clean and make it clear. When it becomes a little bit messy like this, it's a little bit more difficult to prove your point, as we saw with some of the scoring at the Olympics. It left us flabbergasted.
Very, yeah.
You quickly became our last little beacon of hope, didn't you, with Cindy? The two of you, carrying the flag. But
probably should have had a couple more, but it was nice to represent the country. Well, it's, a massive honour to represent Team GB at the Olympic Games. So special. It makes me, watching this now, makes me want to get back in there. But at the same time, nice change to be doing the co-coms with you.
Do you miss the pressure of competition?
Of course, yeah. And
it's not really been that long, of course, to have had such a monumental experience, but.
And I think that's why people struggle, when they retire from sport. Athletes, not just boxing, any sport, but they struggle because it gives you that purpose, gives you that drive, helps get you up in the morning. When you forget that, you're doing it your whole life. It's like, okay, what do I do now?
100% eat. That's what you do, and then you regret it.
I've been doing that for a couple of months, but I'll have to pack that in soon.
You don't seem to be wearing it like I am, but then for me it's been 4 years, so 4 years of food. That's what it looks like. Another good round there, and it's really frustrating, isn't it, when you've got somebody like Okazawa in front of you, because he really makes it difficult for you to have any meaningful exchanges. And
you can see why he's so successful, because he's just so elusive, isn't he? He's really hard to get to hit.
Interesting though, on the judges' scorecards there, going 3-2. Showing up as a point deduction there. And we had this in the previous one, didn't we? That well, in one of the bouts this morning. This is it here.
Oh, okay.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah,
it was there. Quite quick, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, it was there.
And last round.
Third round then. He's going to have to throw everything at him, Schachidov, and
he is.
Since he goes by Son of War, you imagine that's exactly what he wants, and he's probably been frustrated that he hasn't been able to go to war with him, and that's precisely what he's going to try and impose upon the Japanese fighter now. Not happy with that, Okazawa. Just giving the referee a nod to say, I'm fine.
Oh, good shot again.
Nice backhand again from Schachidov. And again, finding his way through with this backhand now. Okazawa's got to switch on here defensively. He's really closing this gap now, isn't he? And managing to tag him. Just edging towards him, trying to cut that ring off, and he stuck his glove in the air, Okazawa, but shipped a shot at the same time. Just stalking his man now.
Really exciting round so far.
He's having loads more success in
Yeah.
this round, Schachidov, isn't it? Far more success, particularly with that backhand. Catches him again there, flush. Got to be careful here, Okazawa, because he has got some power in those shots, and if he doesn't have his feet beneath him, he could find himself getting another standing count or worse.
Nice respect shot there from
Yeah, it
himself.
was, wasn't it? You don't often get that, and especially when it's being fought with such intensity.
No.
So, fair play, credit to both of them. Really good round this for Schachidov, who's just relentless with this pressure, and Okazawa got his work cut out, just keeping him off him. That's better from the Japanese fighter though. In and out, but again.
Yeah, that backhand's finding him really well. The German's backhand landing really well this round.
Lead on now as well, really good work from the German in blue. Has he got his number? Closing seconds of this third and final round. Okazawa just trying to stay out of danger. Schachidov stalking him. Really fascinating third round that was. And he's got to be happy with that third round, Schachidov, because applied himself really well. And
Definitely.
I
You
mean,
never know. He may well.
he might
get
have
this.
swayed it
Yeah.
there, because those backhands were really some significant shots landed there, and it's taken out of Okazawa, who's leaning over the ropes and sucking the air in. Look back up on his toes now, and he really made it tough for every second of that final round, Schachidov, as we can see here. Relentless pressure and just pummeling those shots straight into the face of Okazawa.
That was a bit of respect. I think they went to touch gloves and the Germans put a little jab in, but yeah, nice to see the respect after.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't intentional. Let's get the result now from our MC Craig Denholm. See how the judges have it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 65. After 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards where your officials at ringside score a split decision in favour of your winner. Boxing out of the red corner, representing Japan, it's Sewonrets Okazawa.
Really nice display of respect between these two, and that of course is quite unique to the sport of boxing. Very combative of course, combative, finally get the word out, and yet the harder somebody's pushed you, the more you respect them afterwards. And really frustrated with himself, Schachidov there, just banging the corner post as he comes out, as he looks at the scores there with his team. He'll be disappointed with that, but it was a good display, and he was in with a very, very tricky opponent, wasn't he? He makes it so difficult, Okazawa. Of course, that will be